Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be taking a look at an anti-meta Alolan Persian deck. Now, Alolan Persian's ability Smug Face is really good right now because it is basically immune to tag teams, it's immune to Pokemon with Special Energy, and Ultra Beast. Now, if you think about all the options you're immune to Tina Chomp, you're immune to Pikarom, Raichu, you're immune to Baby Blound, you're also immune to Pokemon that play Twin Energy, Hide Energy, Horror Energy, Aurora Energy, Recycle Energy, Powerful Energy, Triple Energy, Twin Energy. Just, you're immune to a lot of stuff with Smug Face, and that is kind of the whole idea of this deck, is we're trying to use Persian to be immune to stuff. Now, there's a lot of matchups you can just auto-win. You gotta think of any deck that just plays Special Energy. Like, if you're playing against a deck that just plays nothing but Special Energy and they have no Power Plant or Mimikyu, you literally just auto-win with Persian. But the only deck I can think of that does play Mimikyu is really, like, Inteleon. I think that's, like, the only deck I think of that off the top of my head that play Mimikyu. But Inteleon doesn't really play the Special Energy anyway, so that matchup doesn't matter. Now, this is the list I'm playing. I am using some extra attackers like Spiritomb and Hoopa. I will say, after recording the video, it does feel bad to only play 2 Tombs. I might actually try to bump up the attackers to, like, 2 Hoopa, 3 Tombs, or 4 Spiritombs. I do think this deck could probably use a couple more Spiritombs and maybe an extra Hoopa, but other than that, it can auto-win a lot of matchups, and you can still beat decks that even have ways to attack as long as they have Special Energy, and as long as you're playing well enough, you can still beat a lot of stuff. So for the video, guys, crush to sponsor Card Cavern TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO codes, get them over at Card Cavern TCG. Card Cavern is selling codes for the cheapest on the market. So if you guys are looking to pick up Champion's Path codes, Darkest Blaze codes, Rebel Clash codes, Sword and Shield codes, get them over there. If you're also looking for any specific GX or V promo code, get them over at Card Cavern TCG. And if you get any codes from Card Cavern, guys, you can use my discount code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your order. Helps the channel out, helps stuff out, and helps our Card Cavern. If you also want, you guys can give their articles a read that I post over there too. I post an article there almost every week. Some on deck profiles, some talking about the metagame. If you guys want to check out my articles, check them out. It would mean a lot. And yeah, use code LDF if you get any code. So let's look at the list. So again, this is what I'm playing here. The only thing really I feel like I was missing from this list was really just more attackers. But again, we're trying to get a Persian to play. We're actually going to be using the old red and blue engine. This is an engine that hasn't seen play in quite a while. Quite literally nearly a year since this card has been released in Cosmic Eclipse. Now, of course, red and blue, the whole idea is you can evolve a Meowth into a Persian, but it also puts 2 energy on it, so you're already going to be building up your Persian, and you're going to get in play ASAP. And the reason we want to do this is because if the opponent does have a threat in our face, we can knock it out with Claw Slash. For example, a Bolton V, a Vikavolt V if we're up against Pika, or even a Volcanion against a Fire deck. So there are some options for red and blue, and it also gets energy in play. Because Persian, you're trying to build it up manually, doesn't feel good. I tried this with, like, Hydreigon, didn't feel good. I guess in theory, you could also play this with, like, Vikavolt and Coco Prism, but that also seems kind of clunky. So I think really you just got to play it with red and blue to power it up. And again, we have our other attackers. I'm playing for Jirachi to try to rip the red and blue as often as possible. I got a Mew, so they can't snipe our bench, because that's one way they can win is by going around the Persian by sniping our bench. And then, of course, we do have 2 Spiritombs and 1 Hoopa. Again, after recording this video, I want to say we might want to play more basic attacking options. Maybe play, like, 2 Hoopas or play, like, 3 or 4 Spiritombs. But this is what we're working with in today's video. Smart stuff in the deck on Ordinary Rod to get our stuff back, especially energy, because Persian does eat up a lot of energy. We got 3 Comms, 4 Quick Balls, 4 Nets. Nets can be good if you want to just take stuff off the board so they can't boss or anything. We got 3 Switch, 3 Tag Call to go with the red and blue. You could also play a Maulana and Caitlyn Cynthia in here. Maulana could be kind of cheeky to heal your Persian, especially against those decks that can actually damage Persian. And if once you get by the Pokemon that can attack Persian, and they're out of options, Maulana can help you reach that. And we got a Black Market to make it so they can't take prizes. This is kind of where I wish I maybe played more attackers, because Black Market is really good, right? They can't take knockouts on Spiritomb and Hoopa, or they can't take prizes, sorry. Now, you could also play more stadiums on the off chance you run into something with Power Plant, but Power Plant is seeing, like, no play right now, so it doesn't matter. We got 2 Boss, 4 Marnie, 4 Research, 3 Red and Blue, an Air Balloon. This was here to give Persian a free tree cost, so you can, like, go Persian into a Spiritomb or Hoopa, and then try to attack something so Persian doesn't get knocked out. Then we got 2 Big Charms, just giving Persian that extra 30 HP. It's actually pretty relevant to give this thing extra HP. And we got 1 Hide Energy and 9 Dark. Also, the Big Charm, by the way, works with Spiritomb. Forgot to mention that. You can also use Big Charm and Spiritomb. And then we have 10 energy in total. Yeah, that's the list. Again, the only change I really want to make to it is just play more Pokemon to attack with. Other than that, I think this deck is kind of fun. It can beat a lot of decks. And even if the deck has a split of stuff Persian is immune to and stuff that can damage Persian, if you try to outweigh the stuff that can damage Persian and you clear those off the board, or your opponent puts a Special Energy on it, you should be able to win those matchups. So Persian can win a lot of games. There are going to be games where you take an L2, but it's a fun troll deck, kind of like a Decidueye Altaria deck, except it has more immunity than just GXs and Vs. Alright guys, getting to the first match here with our Alolan Persian deck here. We'll see how we do, and if Alolan Persian can take a dub. We do win the coin flip, which I do think we always go first with this deck. And we'll see what we're playing against here. And we can hopefully get the Persian set up here and win a game with it. That's the whole reason behind playing the Persian, is to be able to win with it. So we'll see how we do here. It looks like we are playing against something that I don't know. So we'll see how we start in here. We get a triple Jirachi start. Okay, I might only put one in play for now. I mean, we do have a lot of switching outs, but we'll see what we're playing against first before we even do anything. So I don't quite know what my opponent is exactly playing here. But hopefully it's one of many decks that this deck can auto-win against. It is Mad Party. Alright, so yeah, this is pretty textbook as to how you win with this deck. So we're gonna get the Alolan Meowth. We did prize a Meowth. I can't talk today. We did prize a Meowth. We do have Tomb, Yveltal, Hoopa. Those are all good attackers. We have Black Market, 3 red and blue. How many tag calls? Do we prize? We prize all of our tag calls, bro? What? Oh my goodness. Did we actually prize all of our tag calls? That's funny. And we didn't get a supporter there, which is kind of bad. Okay. Stellar Wish. Okay, we got a research. I was gonna say, that's not good. That's very much not good. I'll net the Jirachi. We could do another Stellar Wish here, which I might as well do. Okay, never mind. We don't want that. I was hoping maybe we get like another Quick Ball there for the Meowth. So we can get 2 Meowths in play just to try to get Persian. Once we put Persian in play, I think we just win. Like, I highly doubt they have a way to stop Persian. They'd have to play, like, Mimikyu to stop my Persian here. Like, I just can't think of any way they would be able to stop Persian here. I guess they could play Mimikyu. But, like, Mimikyu is, like, no special energy deck. The only deck that I can think of that really plays Mimikyu is, like, Inteleon. But that matchup already Persian struggles against because Inteleon does have, no real special energy, so, yeah. Looks like we are playing against the Dugong Mad Party deck. My opponent gets a Seal down, and we don't get the Persian in play. We could see Meowth get destroyed here, which is not what we want to see, especially if 2 Meowths get knocked out. But literally, all we have to do is put the Meowth in play, we win. Or the Persian in play, we win. Like, there's no... I just can't think of any attacker they could use to stop my Persian. So we get the Persian down, and we should win the game. That's pretty much what this game comes down to. But as you can see, Mad Party... It should be an auto win as long as they don't play basic energy. But even if they do, you can GX attack their Pokemon or something. So let's see. They do put a Galarian Meowth in play with Evolution Roar. I'm pretty sure that is just for the ability to get rid of more Mad Partiers. We'll see if they're able to take down my Jirachi here. Could happen. I'll probably do a Stellar Wish before I research to see if we can rip a red and blue off of it. That's also why I kind of wanted to dig there with Stellar Wish, was to try to get a red and blue so we can try to get the Persian down. And get energy on it. Because we want to play offensive. We didn't get energy on Meowth here, so we want to get a Persian with energy down. So Quick Ball away Poltergeists. Going to Dene here. I mean, they've already played their supporter for turn, so I don't think there's going to be any boss shenanigans on my Meowth here, right? They can't, like, boss the Meowth up or anything, because they've already played their Roxy. And they get rid of 2 triples. 2 of their triples. I mean, I don't even know, like, again, we just got to get Persian down, we win. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, there's a Bunnelby coming down. They can knock me out here if they have a Twin Energy, which is fine. We'll see. If they actually don't bench any, they don't bench a Seal here, technically we could bench lock them too. That's an option. They get rid of a boss. Yeah, so they could have knocked out my Meowth here if they didn't do Roxy there. Okay, Crobat. So now they're pretty much bench locked. There's nothing in play that can really be too threatening, because everything that wants to attack would use special energy. And there is a slight chance they play basic energy, but I highly doubt it. Like, there is not a single time I've seen a Mad Party deck ever use basic energy. So it's like, literally, they can't beat me. As long as we put the Persian down, they can't win. They don't even have an attack. Interesting. Oh, there's the red and blue. We'll just play it here. We could have also just gotten the GX, but it's fine. I'm gonna Persian, and yeah, now Persian is invincible unless they play Power Plant. That's like the only other way they can stop Persian, if they have Power Plant. Drew a Marnie, and we'll probably Marnie them next turn too. Honestly, probably could have gone with the research with that red and blue there so we can switch into the Persian, but it doesn't matter. As long as we just don't bench too many Pokemon, they can't stop the Persian. And we'll see if they concede, because as far as I know, there shouldn't be any way they could damage my Persian here. Now, they could play one Power Plant, but I highly doubt it. Like, Power Plant, it's not a card you want to play in a deck with Oricorio and Dedenne, so I think we've won. I'll say a Basic Energy, but I don't think they do. Right? There's, like, no way they have Basic Energy in the deck. So I think Persian is going to take a dub here. Let's see what my opponent can do, though. Let's see if they got what it takes to take me down. Yo, honestly, though, I was thinking about maybe playing a Mad Party deck in Standard, but using Mr. Rhyme to attack with, instead of dumping, like, well, you want to go Poltergeist Bunnelby, but, like, actually playing basic Waters and Twin for Mr. Rhyme, so Mr. Rhyme can take out Centiskorch, because Fire has started to get a lot more popular again. Like, Fire is, once again, a very popular deck, so playing Mr. Rhyme might actually be kind of pretty cool. I might actually try a Mad Party deck that attacks with Mr. Rhyme. No cap. Like, I actually think that Rhyme, if you can actually get it to attack and take knockouts against Fire decks, actually pretty good. Like, no cap. So we're probably going to Marnie them here. We could just research, too. I guess it doesn't really matter what we do. I mean, in theory, we don't even have to knock out the Bunnelby, because there should be no way they can damage my Persian. But, to be safe, we should still attack, because they might have a Power Plant or something. You never know what they're playing. Alright, Poltergeist. They could be playing, like, Roxy, Mimikyu, Weezing against, like, Mewtwo. So if, like, they play against Jirachi, they could attack and hit Mewtwo for weakness. That could be a possibility, but I highly doubt it. Like, Mad Party should just be an auto-win. It just should be, there should be no way they can damage the Alolan Persian. But we'll see what happens here. They are going to probably hit me, knock out my poor Jirachi. Probably not even going to promote the Jirachi either. I don't really think we need it, right? We just want to put this thing in the active spot and hope that they don't play Power Plant or anything, which I don't think they would be playing in a deck like this. So we'll see what they do. I mean, even if they have the attack for Persian, we still have Tomb, Hoopa, Yveltal, which are all pretty good attackers. You know, Yveltal one-shots this, Hoopa, Spiritomb. Like, we have a good amount of attacking options, even if they can defeat my Persian somehow. I just don't think it's possible. So, I'm just going to promote the Persian here. Not going to bother promoting Jirachi. They're also not a boss, so they don't have a boss to gust up Jirachi. Obviously, if we overbench, we could worry about that. Oh, look at that, we drew an energy. I'm just gonna research. They did. If their hand was bigger, I would have Marnied them, but their hand isn't really that big. Might as well bench the Yveltal here. Or just Claw Slash. We'll take the knockout. I mean, again, they can't play Basic Energy. I just don't think they do. So we can take our prizes instead of decking them out, in my opinion. There's our tag call. Yeah, we priced all of our tag calls, which is hilarious. So I'm not gonna bench too many Pokemon, but we have Scoop Up Nets. We have literally 3 in the deck. And plus, we have Yveltal here as, like, as an option if we need it. So, again, they should not be able to beat me. They should not be able to beat me here. But we'll see. You never know. I've seen crazier things happen. Okay, they got a Hapu. The fact they're playing this game out tells me that they might have a way to attack me. So I'm glad I did bench the Yveltal, because who knows? Maybe they can attack my Persian. You never know. But I highly doubt it, bro. Like, what's the chances they could actually attack me here? We'll see what the Hapu does get them. They're down 3 energy too, so, like, even if they want to attack anything on the bench, it's, like, not really too likely. Okay, they have Giant Bomb. I guess Giant Bomb could work. They could put Giant Bomb on the Poltergeist, because Claw Slash does hit them. But I don't have to attack them, because they're not attacking me. We don't have to attack them. So Giant Bomb wasn't even gonna work here, because it's not like it matters. Like, it doesn't really matter with Giant Bomb either, because we're not gonna be attacking them anyways. I mean, yeah, there's a boss. It's gonna get another Meowth, I guess. Might as well just build up another Persian here while we're at it. Just Claw Slash. Just keep trucking away. Again, they probably can't beat me, so it doesn't matter. Only I can see them winning is if they, like, Marnie Mawile me or something crazy, and then, like, I don't have Scoop Up Nets to work with, but even then I do. I mean, my opponent... This game probably should have been longer than it should. It's almost been 10 minutes. My opponent should have conceded by now. Probably knowing they can't beat me here. Yeah, like, I'm just thinking. They got no resources to work with. Like, Giant Bomb's the only thing that could maybe work. But again, we just don't attack. Or we can do our GX attack and just bypass the bomb anyway. So, yeah, it's just nothing they can do. I would spam emotes, but I'm not that type of guy. I'm not the type of guy to spam emotes here. But yeah, I actually might try out that Mad Party Mr. Rhyme deck. No cap. I actually think that could be kind of funny. It might not be good, but it definitely could be like something we could use to make work. They get rid of another boss. That's like one less boss they have now to gust. Yeah, I think they've... I don't know what's going on here. I'll probably cut out some of this match anyways, because like... And voila! We have won. Pretty straightforward. Mad Party can't beat Persian. Okay, let's get into this next match here. I did take out the Yveltal for a second Spiritomb. I just think maybe having 2 Spiritombs is actually better than just having 1. So I just like, yeah, we should probably play an extra Spiritomb just to have the other attacker as an option. Looks like we ran into a Pika matchup. Now, Pika ROM is winnable. We are immune to Pika and Raichu, but we also are immune to Speed Energy. So there's some good positives about a Pika ROM matchup. I don't think Pika's a bad matchup. I think we can win if they put a Speed Energy on their Boltund. That's like ideal for us. So we get a Hoopa Jirachi start. Our hand's not amazing. I actually don't know if I want to bench the Meowth. Just so I don't reveal it. We can like bait the opponent here. Make them think we're playing something weird. Yeah, so they start with Boltund. What, like, I want them to put a Speed Energy on this thing. And I don't want to reveal that I'm playing Meowth. So I'm actually going to go Hide, Stellar Wish, take the Marnie. We would have a turn 2 Persian. Maybe we should just went for the turn 2 Persian, actually. Kind of regretting that now, in all honesty. Yeah, probably should just went turn 2 Persian. But, again, if they put a Speed Energy on this, we're big chilling. Like, we want them to play the Speed Energy here. So I might actually do this. They might Marnie me. I should bench the Meowth. Nah, we're just going to pass. They can't knock out my Jirachi's turn, I don't think. Unless they have an insane turn, which I don't think will happen. So, I'm fine with this. There's a Hammer. Yeah, they have Crushing Hammer. That's kind of an issue, but not really. As long as we're attacking, we're chilling. That is not a Speed Energy. Maybe we should have calmed for a Spiritomb also. I don't really know. I want them to put a Speed Energy on this Boltund, though. That's what we want to see them. Because I think they only play 1 or 2 Boltunds, so, like, if this thing gets a Speed Energy on it, then it can't damage my Persian. They get an Electrify. Okay, so we can try to... We'll swing with Hoopa here, and then we'll calm, get a Spiritomb, and then we'll try to go, like, Spiritomb. Alright, we'll see how that pays off. I mean, yeah, we are immune to Pika, and we're immune to Raichu, but we just aren't immune to the Boltund. So we need to deal with this Boltund first. But if it puts a Speed Energy on it, then we're chilling. I wanted them to play Speed there so badly. I don't know if they're playing 4 or they're playing 3. That's the other thing, too. If they're playing 4, that's better for us, because this is more Special Energy. And obviously, they're not playing Power Plane or Mimikyu. So I'm going to Electrify. And we should have probably just done Spiritomb last turn, because we would have been able to attack a bit easier. We could hit a Quick Ball here off the Stellar Wish, which I'd probably rather prefer, because I think we have the bench Meowth. Okay, we drew the Quick Ball. Beautiful. So we get rid of Big Charm. Take a Spiritomb. We have Mew in the deck, which is important because of Tag Bolt. So we're building Spite. Big Charm. Stellar Wish. Another Quick Ball. We'll take it. We'll get rid of the Pokecom, I think, for another Spiritomb. Could also take another Meowth. Probably taking a Meowth actually would have been better in case they boss me here. Yeah, we probably should take a second Meowth. But I want to get more attackers in play. Like, more Spiritomb is good. So let's go into Hoopa. Marnie them. Didn't get a red and blue. We did get a switch out, though. So we can probably go red and blue Persian next turn. Which is what I want to do. I want to be able to knock out this Boltund here next turn. If we can knock out the Boltund, we'll be in a really good spot. They have 110 HP left, so we can KO them with our Claw Slash attack. Hopefully they don't boss me here. I probably should have gone a second Meow instead of going all in with the Spiritombs. To be honest, probably an oversight on my end. It is what it is. We'll make it work, though. They're probably going to full blitz me here. Which is... I mean, we can then just GX attack this Boltund, knock it out. It's actually not that bad. I guess they have, like, Vikavolt, too. They have a Yogurn. Okay, yeah, Vikavolt could be an issue, I guess. Like, they could use Vikavolt, item lock me. We have quite a few items in this deck. And Vikavolt can damage Persian. Vikavolt might actually be bad, too. I didn't consider Vikavolt. But at the same time, we can try to two-shot it. Oof, they get heads on Hammer. That's a little frustrating. This is why I do have the Ordinary Rod, because Hammer is everywhere right now. They're going to Marnie me. Okay, not ideal. Not the ideal Marnie. We are losing research and... Marnie, not the worst Marnie ever, though. Okay, we got a red and blue and an energy, so that works. That works for me. Yeah, they get rid of an energy, another E-Radar. They didn't even Raichu. Yeah, so they don't do much. As long as they don't get an attacker that can damage Persian. They can't boss me this turn either, so that's good. Their Marnie's gone, so they can't play boss. So we can do a red and blue here into the Persian, which is good. Let's see what they do. Are they going to attack me with full blitz? Yeah, they kind of have to, right? So we can quick ball for Mew. And then we'll GX this. We'll GX this and get a Mew, so they can't Tag Bolt. I'm going to build a Raichu. Raichu doesn't actually do anything against Persian, though, which is good. Raichu doesn't do anything against Persian, because it's all effects attacks. That does include abilities. Or that does include paralysis. It's not like Obstagoon. So let's Tag Call. We'll have to get rid of... I guess they can't Tag Ball. I guess we'll get rid of the Quick Ball. I mean, if they Tag Ball me, they're only taking 2 prizes. I mean, I want to keep the other red and blue around just in case we need another red and blue. I could have promoted Jirachi, gotten a Scoop Up Net. I think we're just going to do this and just knock out this Boltund. So now they have to deal with this Persian, and they still have Coco Prism and Vigavolt. Again, that is still problematic. Okay, come on, give us a good prize. Okay, we got a Marnie, good. So we can Marnie here. I don't know, maybe we... Oh, they have V... Oh my god, how many attackers do they have, bro? They got a Coco? Oh my gosh. They are down 9 energy, though. Oh, they just put a speed... Okay, now we're immune. Never mind. Okay. That's actually good that they're down all those energy, because this thing can't even damage me now. Crushing Hammer... That's a little annoying. Not the end of the world, though. It's not like we needed the energy. We can always Ordinary Rod anyway, so it doesn't matter. Honestly, they shouldn't have put the speed energy on, but I guess they're out of energy. So, like, I think at this point, it's like, yeah, this should be, like, kind of game over for my opponent. We just do a double building spite, attach. We can Marnie boss this up. What would I give them with a Marnie, though? I'm trying to think. Do I want to Marnie? Oh, they're actually out. They don't have the Vigavolt. I didn't even realize in the discard. Okay. Yeah, we'll Marnie them. That's fine. They're out. They don't have Vigavolt. I'm safe to do this. Alright, we got the boss. We can probably win with just 1 Persian, right? So we probably don't need to bench the other Meowth here. We still could get Mew in play, which I think is still fine. They still have boss, though. So let's just hit this for 120, and then we'll knock out the Pika next turn, unless they Big Charm it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, that speed energy, can't do anything about it now. This thing cannot be attacked, so that was good. Honestly, we could win the game by decking them out. That is also an option. We can win by deck out. So there's a switch into the Coco. Doesn't matter what they do here. They cannot damage me. Did they just forget about speed energy or something? Ooh, that boss getting discarded is good. So that's just 1 less out they have to win. Even if this thing attacks me, we can hit for 120 and then go Anguish Cry. We have the Big Charm on, so we can't get KO'd in 1 hit by the Coco. That's their last hammer, and it gets Tails, which is really good because we had no energy in our hand. I mean, our hand is a little dead. I'm gonna be honest here. Our hand is sort of dead, which is not ideal. But there's just not much they can do. They can't damage me. They put the speed energy on, which is amazing. And that should be their last V attacker. They have Vigavolt, Boltund, and Coco, which can't attack me. And yeah. Like, if they had a way to, like, E-switch the speed off, I guess they could have damaged me. But, yeah, it's nothing they can do. They can't win, in my opinion. We can boss up the Pika, knock it out. We can do a lot. We can't get one shot by the Coco. They retreat in the Raichu. The Raichu cannot paralyze me because it's prevent all effects. So we can just kind of keep attacking here. We can knock out the Pika, I guess. I mean, we can just attack. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just attacking, right? If we knock out the Pika, I just don't think... I mean, they probably don't have another Boltund. I don't even think they have any basic energy left to even attach to the Boltunds. Like, they probably would have to go speed anyways. We can kind of just keep doing our thing here. I guess one thing they could do is, like, Tingly Return, but I don't think they play 2 Boltund. I don't think they play 2 Boltund here. Even if they do, they're probably out of basic energy to even attack. So, it doesn't matter. I think we've won this. Like, I just can't see how I think I forgot 2 Building Spike, which is hilarious, but... I mean, Spiritomb's useless at this point. It's only gonna be good if they get another Boltund down. Even then, they probably shouldn't have basic energy. There's 9 in play. 9 have been used up. They've used 10 of their energy. They might play just 9 energy and 4 speed. Yep, there's a boss. I'm not gonna Spiritomb, that's fine. It's not gonna do much for them. It's just a 1 less boss if we want to get another Persian down. Let's see what we draw. Mew. Just gonna keep Claw Slashing this. The Raichu isn't really a threat. I think the biggest threat, honestly, would be Pika just because Tag Bolt, but they can't win with a Tag Bolt anyways. They're out of hammers. They don't have reset. They're down 2 boss. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty good. But yeah, it's Alolan Persian for you folks, beating Pika. This matchup this matchup is definitely hit or miss. It depends really on whether or not they use their Vs or not, I guess, and speed energy. It's what we want to bait them into doing. Like, if we can bait them into playing speed energy, we're in a good spot. Yeah, see? They think they can attack me. They can't even one-shot my thing anyways. Yeah, just no damage being dealt, man. It just... Sorry, man. It's not going to work. So we can boss up the Pika. We have one more boss left in the deck. We can knock out the Raichu. We can always finish off with a Mew. So we'll bench the Mew. And we'll just Claw Slash knock this out. We could get stamped to 1, I guess. We have Jirachi. It doesn't matter. They can't damage the Persian anyways, so nothing really matters here. Got Black Market. Doesn't do much. I'm looking through their discard. They don't have anything left, right? There's just nothing they can do. I think we won. We just walled with Persian. Just like the Mad Party matchup. You just get the Persian in play. Things go well enough, we're good. The Coco caught me off guard, but they put a speed energy on it, and I was like, alright, never mind. The Coco can't even damage me, bro. It doesn't even matter. See, all we have to do is literally go Mew into a Psy Power. Or we can do another boss. Knock out the Spiritomb, but it doesn't matter. And that should be their last boss, so there's no way they can even do boss anymore. So, speaking of boss, can we draw one? Scoop Up Net. I guess we can play it. I'll probably just research here anyways, right? We got the Ordinary Rod. That's what I wanted, get an Ordinary Rod. We just go Rod. Not gonna put the Black Market in play. We're just gonna put 2 basic energy back. We don't need the Hoopa's Spiritombs. We can just, whoa, put the energy in the deck, bro. What the heck? I clicked many times, it didn't work. It's very annoying. Alright. Bring in the Mew. We'll research. Just dump the entire hand, doesn't matter. We just gotta get energy to win. There it is. And just like that. Just like that, Persian defeats Pika. A matchup, again, you can win this. You just... If they play 4 speed energy, you're better off than if they play 3. That's the best way I can put it. Alright guys, get another match. We're up against a colorless deck. This could be an Altaria deck, which kind of could be bad. It could be a Salamence deck. Salamence plays more special energy anyway, so... Salamence VMAX should be a pretty easy matchup. They have to play special energy mostly, so... That should be good. We do win the coin flip. That's good. If they're playing Altaria, we just go Hoopa Spiritomb. But yeah, I honestly wouldn't mind playing more Spiritomb in here. I actually think we could go up to 4 tombs, but I don't know what I would cut, though. Like, maybe we could chill out on the Scoop Up Nets. We could cut a net. We cut, like, a Scoop Up Net or, like, a Switch and play, like... Actually, probably, I want to keep my Switch. I probably want to maybe cut, like, a net and maybe play, like, 3 tombs. I think that's one thing this deck needs. Okay, this is a really awkward start. Unless we can get a Tag Call. We have a turn 2 Persian. What does Swagger do? Flip coin, discard an energy? I mean, we can maybe cut the Air Balloon out of the deck. Alright, never mind, we drew Jirachi. We're big chilling. Stellar Wish. We'll take the Quick Ball. We'll take the Quick Ball because we can probably do Persian next turn if we can hit a Tag Call. There's no need to take Marnie. I am going to get Spiritomb here and try to get some building spites off as soon as possible. Because we don't know what they're playing just yet, so we want to make sure we're ready for it. So we'll just get Spiritomb. They do have Mew in play, so we have to be a little careful with our building spites. But we can probably knock on the Mew next turn. We can knock on the Mew with Spiritomb. So there's an Evo Incense. They're playing some kind of evolution deck. It's Mad Party. Okay, so as long as we put Persian in play, this is an auto win, as you saw. Unless they boss up Meowth this turn, which could happen. It could happen. So yeah, we bring into Mad Party again. Once again, guys, Mad Party, they play nothing but special energy. So I think we've got this wrapped up. Okay, research. They do get a lot of Mad Partiers. 2 of their Polty guys are gone, though. It's not good for them. I guess we should probably hit the Mew. I think we'll just knock out the Mew here to Spiritomb. Like, as long as we get Persian in play, we're chilling, right? So we just gotta hope this Stellar Wish gets something good. Stellar Wish, I mean, I guess in theory, if Jirachi does get knocked out this turn, we actually could be in trouble because we don't have another Pokemon to work with. But I guess we could Scoop Up Net Calm for Persian. Yeah, I guess we could do that too. We actually just Scoop Up Net Calm next turn. We'll do that with Jirachi. We'll Stellar Wish, maybe rip a supporter, then we'll Scoop Up Net into the Persian. And then Calm into the Persian if we don't get a Persian. 20 energy, okay, that's fine. Are they gonna hit the Spiritomb here? They are indeed. So we're gonna knock them out with Spiritomb, I think. So let's see what we draw. Calm again. I'll take the Marnie. This is fine. So we'll Scoop Up Net the Jirachi into the tomb. We'll attach the Tomb. We'll calm away the Jirachi for the Alolan Persian, because we want to put the Persian in play ASAP. I didn't even bother looking. I think we have all the Meowth stuff in the deck. We just get the Persian in play, we auto win, right? Then we Marnie. Hope for something good here. Not much. We did get a Big Charm. Not that it matters, so I think we just knock out the Mew. Attach that there. And Anguish Cry. Not going to Building Spite, so they can't knock me out with Red Knuckle, I guess. Make them actually have to get Poltegeist. And they are, yeah, they just concede. Another easy win with Persian. Special Energy Heavy deck. Alright guys, end of the match here. We'll see if we're playing again. So we beat 2 Mad Parties, and we beat a Pika deck. The Mad Party decks, I do think, were, like, probably our best matchups, because they have no special, they have no basic energy or way to deal with Persian. Pika, definitely a matchup that I think, again, we can beat. It just comes down to whether or not they play their speed energies or not. We'll see what my opponent is playing here. Do lose the coin flip, which is not ideal. This could be a Baby Blound deck. If it's Baby Blounds, right, we should be big chillin'. We get a Jirachi, Meowth start. Pretty, unfortunately, clunked up hand. They are mulliganing. We'll see what kind of fire deck this is. If it's Send a Scorch, we gotta hope they put a Heat energy on. Kaylin, Cynthia, Calm. I mean, if this is Baby Blounds, we can win too. Baby Blounds also a very winnable matchup. I don't. There's no way they play Ultra Force Carton Voice, so Baby Blounds is very winnable. The only problem is they play Cramorant, but it can't one-shot Persian. So it's not that big of a problem. Cram, I think, is the only thing they have that can deal with me. There's no Victini Prism, none of that shenanigans, so we'll see. Our opening hand is not very good, though, so that's not great. We can Quick Ball for either another Meowth or Tomb. I think I'm going to get a Spiritomb here. Or Hoopa, actually, might be better. Hoopa might be better. Try to go Hoopa. Or maybe Spiritomb. We're going to be able to build in Spite. We have double Stellar Wish probably to work with if they're going to play Volk. Another Quick Ball's good. Crobat start. I guess we'll attach. Quick Ball away in energy for Spiritomb. We do have Hoopa in the deck. We can Quick Ball again. I think I should still do it, right? We could get rid of Filler here. We'll get rid of the Air Balloon. I think the Air Balloon's cuttable. I haven't really found a use for it yet. We could probably cut the Air Balloon for a third Spiritomb. Yeah, I actually think this deck could probably use, like, you could probably play 3 Tombs or even 4 Tombs if you want. Honestly, I think just playing 2 Tombs is not cutting it. But, like, the Air Balloon is here for, like, the Persian, so you can just retreat it into, like, the Spiritomb. But we have, I don't know, maybe we don't need, I don't know. Again, add another Spiritomb, take out the Balloon. I don't know. Alright, we'll see what kind of fire deck this is. The only thing I am scared of is my opponent is playing Scorch, and that the only way we can beat that is if they play the Heat Energy build. But even then, if they play smart enough, they don't have to worry about Heat Energy being a problem for them, so definitely a hard matchup for sure. But if they're playing Baby Blounds, this should be an auto win because we can deal with Cramorant with Spiritomb and Hoopa, and like their only attacker is Cramorant. So like if it's Baby Blounds, we should win. Nope, it's Scorch. Yeah, this is not good. Scorch is not a good matchup. Unless they put a Heat Energy on it. They have a Big Charm too. Oh, they put the Heat Energy on. Alright, look at that. We're already immune, so that's good. So we'll keep doing some building spites here. I don't really want to Marnie them. They seem to have a dead hand. Alright, we have to put the Persian down. But they can always put another Scorch and not put energy on it. So that's the only problem with this matchup. We got Scoop Up Net. We can attack with Tomb here, which I guess we'll do. Might as well. We can knock out this Crobat, take 2 prizes. Best thing I think we could draw is like a boss to boss this up. But they did put a Heat Energy on, so they cannot damage my Persian. I could have also not evolved Persian and keep baiting them. That could have been an option. But if they play smart, this thing doesn't have to be a big issue. So that's why this matchup can still be tricky. But the fact they put the Heat Energy on is definitely useful. And they put another one on. They're going to Quick Ball away a fire. Okay, so maybe we should have Marnied them because they have the Scorch and the Dedenne, unless like they prize both Dedenne for some crazy reason. They did. Wow, they are stuck. Holy cow, that's really good. So we're definitely not going to Marnie them. That's for sure. We got a Tag Call top deck. I want to get energy in play, but I also don't want to Marnie them, so not going to happen. Next turn, they are going to be able to knock me out with Scorch, though. So we'll play this Finality card, and we'll go for the Anguish Cry. 10 HP left, bro. Oh, my goodness. Mew can always finish it off. It's not that big of a deal. We'll see what they draw here. Best thing they could draw is maybe a Welder for us, so that they have the discard with the Giant Hearth. Oh, they actually drew a welder. Look at that. So they can retreat, knock me out here, which is a little annoying. Victini can also damage Persian, which is bad too. But it is good that they had to play that welder there. They had to get rid of the welder. But yeah, as long as there's a special energy on, I don't really care. They could, again, they could just retreat though. There are ways they can get around this. We'll save the Spiritomb and we'll bring in the Jirachi. I'm not going to bring in the Spiritomb. We just got to attack with Persian. We can't do it this turn. I think we have to let Jirachi get knocked out. Okay, we got a research. We'll play the research. We are going to lose 2 of our red and blues. Not ideal, but gotta do what we got to do. Alright, we got another Jirachi. Another Meowth. We'll bench it. We'll calm the Persian for Hoopa. We'll bench the Jirachi. Switch into it. Not too sure what I'm looking for here. Probably another supporter, right? Take the Marnie. We could take Big Charm and put on this thing and give it more HP, but who knows? They might have a boss in hand, so we'll just pass. We'll let them knock out the Jirachi, then we'll go Persian and hope that Persian can wall for a couple turns. The only problem is this Victini. We could snipe the Victini, though, with Stalking Claws. That is also an option. Yeah, they're already getting this thing built up. Don't want to Marnie them still. That's also something I still don't want to do. The fire matchup is tricky, man. The heat energies are good, but it's not good enough. We can red and blue again, I guess. I don't want to give him another prize, so I think I have to attack this turn. So we have to go Marnie and hope that we get an energy for Persian. Oh, we don't even have red and blue in the deck. So our other one's prize. We have 6 energy in the deck. Can we get a 6 energy off this Marnie? Let's find out. We did not. That is a huge fat rip in the chat. We can stay in the active spot. They're just gonna shank me with Victini. I also gave him a new hand to work with, which is also not very good. How many nets and stuff? Still have a few. Okay, we can switch in the Meowth. This feels bad, giving up another prize, though. I think at this point we can't win, because we're just giving up too many prizes before we can even attack them. This is not good. Little G-Max and Inferno. The problem is, too, they can just retreat all the heat energies off, right? If they want. It's like, this matchup is just too hard. Okay, there's that. That's good. We can Big Charm this, so we don't get knocked out. I wouldn't mind also... We probably could have Big Charm to the Spiritomb, too, because we can't do Build and Spite anymore. But it's not looking good at this point. Can't one-shot this. I think we'll still hit this thing for 120 damage. Just so if they do promote it, we can knock it out, but it's not looking good. If they were playing more of like a Volcanion heavy build, I feel a little bit better right now. But if they want, they can just retreat and get rid of the 3 energy on it. There's nothing we can do. Best case scenario, they attack me here and we knock them. That's good, but we also have to still do 390 damage in total. I just don't think we're winning this, guys. See, the fire matchup is winnable. There are ways you can beat it, but it's still kind of tricky to navigate this matchup. Yeah. I want to get an Ordinary Rod, too. We do have a boss in hand. We could boss. Oh, they're not going to move the energy. Okay, that's good. They should have just they honestly should have just manually retreated there. Okay, are they knocking me out here? We have 2 and 3. I don't think they are. Yeah, okay, good thing we put this. Why I put the Big Charm on this, just in case this happened. So we'll bench another Meowth. I mean, there's not much I can do. We can take a knockout, though. They'll just knock me out with Radiant Heat, though. Let's see what we get. Another Persian's good. Marnie. Not ideal. I think we're just going to fall short here. Unless for some reason I have no energy left to Radiant Heat me, which is probably unlikely. Not much we can do. If we were able to heal this turn, that'd be pretty good. But they also might just have a Centiskorch Welder here anyways. So like even if we heal the Persian, put it above the knockout from the Radiant Heat, they probably still just knock me out with like Centiskorch. I mean, if we can knock out Centiskorch and Crobat, we can win. I guess we can still try to target those. We can go like Hoopa, Spiritomb. No. Yeah, see, it's got 1 prize left. Never mind. It doesn't even... they got 1 prize left to take. It doesn't matter what we do. That's going to be an L. Unfortunately, Firebox, not winnable. Not winnable. Even though the Heat Energy did... You know, the Heat Energy was good. You love to see it, but, there's not much more I can do. Not much more I can do. This is maybe where I wish I had more Spiritomb, right? This is maybe where I should have maybe played a couple more Spiritombs, but... I mean, another thing we could have done, I guess, is go Black Market, but, like, what are the chances they have it? They've only played, what, 1 Giant Hearth? 2 Giant Hearth? I mean, I guess Black Market would have been fine here. Are we even going to find it? No, I don't even remember if I did Stellar Wish or not. I just don't think we... I guess we could have went Black Market, but I feel like they would just have the Counter Stadium. Well, let's see if the Black Market's even in the deck. It was in the deck. Well, we don't have Ordinary Rod. But we can just kind of go out here on a whim and just do this. If for some reason my opponent wasn't winning here, we actually could have knocked this thing out with Spiritomb. So I guess we could have maybe won the game had we maybe done like a Black Market play or something, but it's just not going to work out. So we're just going to have to concede to the Fire deck. The Fire is winnable, but I mean, we did come very close. But anyways, I'll wrap up the video, guys, on the Alolan Persian deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Honestly, after playing this deck for today's video, I think we should maybe cut the Air Balloon for a 3rd Spiritomb, play 2 Hoopas, maybe go down to 3 Scoop Up Net and play like a 4th Spiritomb or a 2nd Hoopa, play like 3 Tombs, 2 Hoopas. I just think like what this deck is missing is just more attackers, maybe. I mean, there's nothing else I can really think to add in the deck, obviously. Maybe like an extra, like, I don't know, like reset stamp maybe or something. I don't know. There's not much more I can think of to add other than just more attackers to help you out. But anyways, I don't know about today's feature video, guys, on the Alolan Persian deck. If you guys enjoyed today's feature video, drop a like down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe if you are new, and help me on the road to reaching 12,000 subs. And yeah, check out CardGame and TCG down below. Use code LDF. Check out my Patreon down below if you guys want to pledge $2 a month for exclusive content. You can check out my Patreon. Yeah, I'll catch you guys on another feature video tomorrow. Peace out. Bye-bye.